Oh, hey guys. Almost forgot the sock on the top of my fucking thing. How you guys doing? I'm waiting a few minutes before I get to my talk. Seeing what's going on. Hey, Quentin. God damn, you're a regular listener. What do you do all day? Jesus. So everybody is like here, I think, in a minute. We got one viewer. I'm going to wait till a little bit. Hey, Roger and Selma, what's up? I'm just going and checking this shit out right here. So when I get more people, I got to do talk to stuff. Hey, Philip. Hey, Luke. What's up? You probably see a lot of fucking links up on there. I'll explain that in a minute. So I had some thoughts this morning. So what else? How's everybody doing today? Oh, man, I've got a lot of things in my head. Lee, thank you for joining us. This is lunch hour. This is lunch hour where I sit around. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone too because I'm also running a Kickstarter. This is lunch hour where I talk to you about stuff in my fucking messy ass studio where I work a lot and do fucked up things like Demon Bitch. Here, I'll show you the Demon Bitch book right here. This is her first book. I'm actually running Kickstarter. The link is up in there for the second book. And I just today released some fucking gross ass alcoholic recipe for a cocktail because it's also cocktail hour on Fridays. So I think everybody needs to like be all up, be all drunk, I guess. Oh, thank you, Philip. I know you love your potty mouth. Hey, Topane, how's it going? We're all good here, so like keep on going, keep on working, man. I'm going to wait a minute more, and then I'm going to go start talking about stuff and everything because some stuff has been really on my mind. Hey, Shamim, how are you doing? For me, I'm going to wait a minute more, I think. And we can talk about this. I've been thinking about things. And I really want to go and do the thing. And as much as I want to say, it's just basic. Hey, Steven, what's up? As much as I want to say that it's not pragmatic, but I'm doing it in a pragmatic way. So again, I'm going to wait another minute before I start talking about what's been on my mind. So, but how's everybody doing? To the people that just joined, I'm glad you like my fucking potty mouth. You're eating peanuts. Well, yeah, even though I'm not really fond of peanuts, I don't like peanut butter. I will eat peanut butter, but it has to be mixed with something. Hey, Javier, what's up? So what I'm doing right now in my lunch hours, I might as well start talking about it. This is that I've kind of had an idea with this stuff. People have been giving me great feedback on the lunch hours. I started the lunch hour primarily, I wanted to talk about the Kickstarter and get the word out, talk to people about my artwork, have a long-term following. And I'm realizing right now, some things have ended in my life that are economically ended, which is okay. That happens. But I'm kind of at this place now where it's like, I really like the lunch hour. I really like sitting here, talking to people, getting feedback that it helps them because, they're talking to artists that have been struggling through that rather than the whole thing. Oh, well, you got to have a super clean office. You got to do that. I don't do any of that shit. Hey, Luke, what's up? I love it how you love my extra stuff. But I was thinking of a game plan because people really like the Kickstarter. Right now, we're funded at about 45%, which is great in 3 to 4 days. That's amazing. Hey, Leifa, what's up? But I was thinking to myself, like, how am I going to do this on the long term? Because, like, let's say if I work at another place or another situation, I can't guarantee that I'll have the lunch hour every day that you guys do. Hey, Jason. Hey, Armando, or Armando and Jason, whichever order you signed in on. And I was thinking to myself, how do I do this sustainably? Because I know you guys enjoy it. And I don't want to go and not do it because, I'm done with a Kickstarter. I still want to go and keep up with you guys. Hey, Athena, what's up? So the long and short of it is that I want to do this, but I have to have sustainability. And I think this is the right time to bring it up. So what it is if you see all these links on the side, I'll look at it here. It's kind of weird. It looks reversed because, the thing is on the thing. Hey, Mina. Hello, Athena. So what ended up happening is that I just realized, like, look, this is my message too for long-term sustainability and the fact that we can rap about work and artwork and shit and what I think about. Hi, Michael, what's up? Or just life. There's the Kickstarter link. I immediately want to get that funded. That is my priority. But I'm thinking long-term, There's my PayPal links. If you feel that you want to drop a couple bucks there, if you want to do Venmo for a couple bucks there, that guarantees me to do these lunch hours. That way I have enough sustainable income and long-term income. Like, I can do this. I will set aside time for you guys. There's also, you can shop at my horrortorstudios.com. And I'm also running a simulcast on YouTube too. So just in case, if you can't view it on other stuff, you can view it on Facebook, you can view it on YouTube. And of course I save these videos so you can go to it later, but still, it's like, I like interacting with you guys. That is what you need to do. Yeah, I know, Athena. Yeah, we all do that. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Hey, James. So what I'm looking at that is that, you know, and there's my Patreon too. The more that I get contributions and the more I get commissions from you guys, and I'm not open to other jobs and other that, but I want to sit here and be able to schedule the time to talk to you guys. Hey, Pizza She. I want to sit here and talk to you guys about this because I really feel I have something out there that people want to talk to and about. They need that kind of connection with a person that really is going through it. But I'm talking about long-term sustainability. Okay, I'm able to do this for the Kickstarter. I am able to do this for this job right now. But, you know, I don't want another job to take me away from you guys. So in order for that to happen, please contribute to these links. You can even go to my Horror Tour Studios page and you can go follow me on all the social media there. I have links on the top. But please, Sarah, thank you so much. It's just, please, you know, if I'm just thinking long-term. Hey, Jay William, what's up? For long-term, if you want to commission, you want to do the things, if you want to talk to me about work, I will do that. That's my contact stuff up there. If you just want to contribute to continue the stream going, that's great. I mean, it's just very strange because it's like, I want to do that. Hey, Charles, what's up? I want to do the thing. I want to go and talk to you guys. I feel these lunch hours are very helpful. And you know what? I want to reach a bigger and wider audience. I'm seeing how much of an audience I reach. And I think I have something helpful to tell people because they tell me. And, you know, this Kickstarter, what's great about this Kickstarter, it's making me realize how people can come together. And I know, like, Demon Bitch is this nasty, gross thing. And she's a bitch and she's an asshole. She represents everything nasty. But I think people need that now. People need something to yell at. People need to just manifest their own awful shadow selves through them. And I don't think that's bad. I think that's great. And so if you have the links, I have the YouTube link, I have a Patreon link, and you get rewards on the Patreon link, and that is year wide. So if you want to contribute to the Kickstarter, by all means, try to go and throw a thing for the Patreon thing. And it's just like, as I said, it's not, I'm begging. I'm not begging at all. It's just that for me to continue it like this, and you guys really love it, you know, I'm just only saying, like, this is how I need to have it. And unfortunately, it sucks. Like, we need money to live. But, you know, why don't we all help each other out on this? And again, I mean, I'm happy to do it, but it's just also, you know, I got to take care of stuff too. But I mean, I'm throwing that out there. Let's see how it comes back. I mean, I've been throwing out for the Kickstarter, and that's still going. That's still a priority. But I'm just thinking kind of overlapping, like, why don't we go ahead and stream this out into something else? So I'm doing the lunch hours because it's not only to entertain you, but it's to talk to you while I go and work on my crap. You know, and you get to see me work. I mean, I might not be able to simultaneously do the drawing because how Facebook Live works, it'll kick me out. But, you know, that's how it is. And I'm really happy that people are watching it. Like, even when you can't watch it right then and there, you know, you watch it here and you do the thing here, you know. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm glad people take away from it. And I'm glad that somehow people feel inspired by what I do. And to be honest, for a while, I really didn't think I was that. You'd be surprised about that. But I really didn't think I was that. I thought, I want to fucking hear myself talk. I want to talk about me all the time. And why would I want to talk about me all the time? I mean, I do my shit. You know, there's more. To me, it's like, talk more, do your thing. But I'm feeling that sometimes when you speak things, they come into action. So, I mean, honestly, that's just how it is with me right now. I mean, I've kind of hit this crossroads. And sometimes I think to myself, maybe I am the Lord of the Crossroads. If you think, oh, but you're a lady. I know, but Lord sounds more impressive. So let's go with that. Hi, Elizabeth. What's up? So I'm kind of at this point now where I've hit a crossroads with my life. And I really don't want to go to a job or work that fucking sucks. I don't want to be taken away. Hey, Zada, what's up? I don't want to be taken away from things that I really enjoy. And I'm not saying I'm not willing to do the hard work or grind and bleed and all that. I've done my dues on that. And it's not that I'm not willing to do that ever again. It's just that I've gotten to a point. No, I'm not doing this on weekends. I'm not. I might do it. I have to see how it works out. This is kind of a thing. I know during the week, Luke, that it is successful. I'm going to do it over the weekend because I would like to do it over the weekend. That way people have more of a time, probably around the same time, because people wake up, we hang out, and then we just talk for an hour. That too, because I'd like to do that too. And, but I think people need this during the week. People really need this during the week. And I'm beginning to feel that I really could contribute out there for what people need, insights of how I dealt with stuff. Hi, Eric. What's up? I'm not saying that I have the answers to everything. I really don't. I'm not God or whatever you believe in or whatever you don't believe in. But I really do feel that somehow there's something missing. And sometimes when I hear from people, they kind of go like, I really wish I could do the thing that you're doing. How come you're so brave? How come you're this? Hey, Joe, what's up? I'm glad you liked my thing. I saw it on the other window. I'm doing it from Chrome because Chrome is the only thing that isn't a bastard with it. I'm also going to periodically check my YouTube live and see if anybody is watching. But they will also be recorded on YouTube live. So this is a simulcast. The only thing is that primarily I'm interfacing on Facebook Live, but I'm recording on YouTube Live so that you both can do that. Hey, Theo, what's up? So I don't know. I've just been kind of thinking a lot. I know I should talk about the Kickstarter, and I am. And the Kickstarter link's up there, and we're at 45%. And I just uploaded it with this incredible, horrible recipe in the Kickstarter comments, in the Kickstarter update. And please comment on that, because that'll actually, I found out, boost the Kickstarter up. So we really need to spread Demon Bitch's horribleness all across the world. Yeah, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. And that'll up the algorithm. And what I plan to do in these sessions, not only as I'm talking about my life and talking about my process, and of course I want to hear about you guys. This is definitely an interactive thing, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to go and maybe also tell you what I've learned. Not somebody just talking at you like as a business model or like, you have to buy my package. That's why I'm doing the Patreon. That's why I'm doing this. Like, I think this is time to kind of release all my other shit into the world so that you guys can continue supporting me, that I can continue doing this stuff to you, doing this thing for you guys. And kind of me being the guinea pig for stuff. And again, I'm not saying don't follow me like Jesus. I mean, there's no way. Everybody else is different. But what I've learned how to make it tailored to myself, the universal truth is, it seems to be that I take what resonates with me and I put it in like, okay, that's right for me to do, because some stuff maybe already be repetitive, and right now I have a formula that works for my Kickstarter. I'm happy, but I'm always willing to improve upon it if the information is good. Like, I was presented with this weird information from somebody that didn't talk to me for a long time, told me I need to reshoot my Kickstarter. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, man? I think what I do is good, and the team I have is good, and they delivered. This person did not deliver. So I have to pay attention to that. And I've had this like weird kind of feeling in my pit of my stomach when he's saying that, like, no, you don't do that. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I'm looking for sustainability, and I'm not asking for everything in the world, but here are my links. Here's the stuff that you can support me, as well as the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is important. Don't get me wrong. And my focus is on that, but I'm thinking also kind of poning that as well. And I also wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you, oh, this got bashed up because it's her. I think we're going to hit her stretch goal, hopefully over the weekend, but we're going to hit the stretch goal soon. I mean, not the stretch goal, the funded goal, which is 2,500. Now, the thing is that per each stretch goal, I've set the stretch goal part at 300. And the thing is I want to show you guys what I got. This is going to be an enamel pin for Demon Bitch once we hit that stretch goal. This will be a 2-inch enamel pin, hard enamel, and it's going to say she's pregnant. And it's going to be great. And that's what we're going for, and we need to have that happen. I don't know. It's interesting. It just was in my mind, and I just wanted to present it to you guys because you guys love my stuff. You love my work. And I just thought, this might be, hey, Chris, thank you for sharing my video. I'm looking at the notifications. But I really feel that if we have to if we go do the thing and we share each other's stuff and we share each other's work, and I know how trite that sounds, somehow we can make this work. And I'm still putting it in my head how to make this work. So I decided to throw all this up. Also, I will say that the Demon Bitch cocktail is pretty fucking disgusting. So the Kickstarter link will take you to that update, and you're free as fuck to comment on that, and I will respond back. This is my job now. This is a job that I love, not necessarily running perpetual Kickstarters, but I want to put out content that makes you want to have more. Hey, Lawrence, what's up? Oh yeah, Lawrence has a signing over at Secret Headquarters. I'll be putting a blurb out that for that guy today. And Lawrence contributed. I'm also, my brain is full sometimes. He contributed a good piece of them gore dancing Demon Bitch. So please, if you are in the LA area, go to Secret Headquarters. I'll be releasing a blurb on that today. The information of the address for Secret Headquarters is going to be on his GIF or on the picture that's on there. So be sure to check that out. So yeah, any questions or anything? I mean, I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm drinking a sugary soda, so I'm sure that will go well. It's just a live stream of consciousness, I think, for my shit. Hey, Martina, what's up? So it's just this whole live stream of consciousness of what I do. I think about 10 million things. The Tower of Christie. I will tell you that in high school, they did vote me like I would run a cult. I'm like, thanks, assholes. Fuck you. Silicon Valley shit. Anyway, but there we go. So I'm having a good time. You know, things are good. The Secret Headquarters thing. Oh, I'll be releasing that, Joe, at 3 p.m. on my social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and everything. So if you don't follow me already, don't worry about it. You can go on my website, www.horrortourstudios.com, and I have a whole row of it. If you don't follow, I think you follow me anyway, but I'll be posting that up on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all around. So thanks. Yeah, and by all means, guys, share the links and just say, hey, buy your shit. Support her Kickstarter, buy her shit. You know, go to her Patreon. I mean, yeah, this is my studio, Martina. It's basically a very, very living, working studio. Hey, George, what's up? So when I'm looking at this stuff, it's like, I would really love to live the life of just doing art for you guys, being sustained by it, having a happy life and having a good, rich life. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then being able to go to opportunities in my way, rather than wasting my time on other work or other things that would waste my time and keep me from it. I have heard this from so many creatives. And I'm just saying, hey, look, this is what I'm putting it out now on top of my Kickstarter. Hey, Jameson, what's up? So that's what I want to do. And I see people have such value of looking back, even if you're not watching live, looking back and saying, oh my God, you know, this is great. Yeah, right. Well, I don't mind not being busy. And what I mean by being busy is having quiet moments, because I've noticed, like, when I have really quiet moments, that's quiet before the storm. And there are times I've worked 3 events in one day, and I don't know how the fuck I do it. And I do it well, and I go home and I'm tired. And then for a few days, nothing happens. And that's okay, because I need time to rest. You always need time to rest. Like, we always talk about self-care and, oh, and this and that. It's like, really, you just need to have your time to kind of, your brain reset itself. You can't be doing that where, you know, you're all the time on the go. The Instagram handle, it's horrortourstudios.com. So it's like the same as my URL, Luke. But as I said, if you have an issue, I couldn't put like a whole bunch of links. But what I'm going to do is that, to make it easy, also on my website, horrortourstudios.com, my social media is always horrortourstudios.com. But I'll also pin that out too. Let me do that. Let me go do that. So it is that, but if you do, but the thing is that if there's any doubt of what my social media is, I have put on my website, www.horrortourstudios.com, I have put all those social media bar links, so they're linked to each one, so you can get it easily. So Luke, I appreciate your help. You're a wonderful person. He's a great guy. And I'm actually surprised that your brain can hold the shit that I do, because sometimes I do wild shit. I say that. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's hard. I had a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 didn't work out for me, Jamison. I'm not saying you're a failure. And I'm not saying you're a failure if you have a 9 to 5 job. It's whatever you decide to do. And there's no one right way to do this. There's only one wrong way to do it, is that if you give up. And some people do. And some people realize that art is not for them. And I'm not saying they suck as an artist or anything, but sometimes they can't handle the time management. Sometimes they can't handle the stress. I mean, I would say being an artist is sort of equated to being a doctor in this type of investment. You know, you work a lot of hours before anything pays off, and you have to do a lot of work before anything pays off. I mean, I've been at it all my life, and I've only seriously been doing this social media thing for the past year. It is not easy. There are times I've given up, and there was times like I've thought, fuck, I don't want to, I don't know what's the point of doing this shit. I don't know what's the point of doing this shit, because I don't know what to do. I feel like a failure. I didn't see any way out or anything. And the only thing that popped me up, Jameson, is that I actually just put one foot in front of the other. And I didn't even feel happy or optimistic or feel like it was going to do that. So, oh God, Luke's got, oh, Quentin, stop with your puns. Okay, stop. Hey, Larry, what's up? So I'm at this point now where this is how I want to run my life. Let's be honest. I put in my dues. I put in everything. And you'll get to that point and you'll decide however way you're going to do that. Oh, congratulations, Martina, winning an art prize. But I'm at no, I'm not giving up, Stephanie. I'm talking about long-term goals. If I was talking about earlier, like I'm at 45% with a Kickstarter, and I'll kind of put Stephanie up to speed. Yeah, pretty much, Lawrence. I'm at 45%, and that's cool. Hey, Andrew, what's up? But what I'm saying is, like, I'm taking this Kickstarter and I'm going like, look, I'm obviously onto something here with a Kickstarter. And I'm thinking about long-term goals here, because Kickstarter will end in about 33 days. And I'm saying my priority, yes, is the Kickstarter right now. But I'm basically putting it out like, hey, Valerie, what's up? Putting it out there. Like, look, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do the lunch hours. But as the lunch hours, if I have to take a job to sustain myself, I'm going to need to go and not do the lunch hours. There's a possibility I might not be able to do it. Hey, Heron, what's up? But what I'm talking about, Stephanie, is that, okay, here are my links on top of my Kickstarter. So I'm thinking long-term instead of, as well as the short-term of Kickstarter. So Kickstarter already showed me I'm pretty good at getting the word out there. I'm very good at getting done with this shit. And also what's great is that I get to do this lunch hour with people where I just talk to them. And it's real talk. It's not this bullshit of, oh, well, I have this and I did that. You know, I don't think that everybody has like the perfect thing. You can just get you can get little tidbits that works for you. I mean, you can be reasonable, but I think your gut is ultimately reasonable, because I think your gut ultimately has all the answers. I mean, you may not consciously think them at the time, but it makes sense later on. Just your gut is in tune with everything that's there. So for me, I am doing this, like where I'm doing the lunch hour, because I connect with my fans. My thoughts are on Patreon is this. It's a grind, Stephanie. It's like you have to find the way to people to get to notice it, so they support you, so you can do the work to support it. And that's hard. You have to find that balance. So that's why I threw my Patreon link in there. That's why Horatorio Studios is linked in there. Everything is in there on HoratorioStudios.com. Although I did put up my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook names, so you guys can follow me and share my stuff and everything. Yeah. Well, good, Bernardina. Yeah, it's late in the evening too. I think, what time is it over there? It's like about 12:54 here. So that's like PM here. So it's almost 1. And again, these lunch hours aren't necessarily pinned to an hour. I run a little further, but I was thinking, like, I would really like to do this. I would really like to do this every day if I can. For the most part, I know in holidays and stuff, you know, you guys got to have your family time and your own time. I got to have my own time too. And sometimes there'll be vacations, but I want to be able to do this on like almost a 24, not 24, but a 7-day basis if possible. I know Luke was asking me about that. Hey, PA, what's up? So that's what I want to do. But ultimately, my Kickstarter is the first thing to be funded, but I'm looking at this long term. This is also like if you need a job, or if you want to know if people like need to have me do work for them. There it is too. I'm putting that out there too. There's my website too. Like, only SEOs and stuff can do so much. They are a lot, but they are not about you. And I have found, thank you, Eric. But you got to look at it this way. Like for me, this is another way how I get this out there with my personality and who I am. And sometimes that's hard across a keyboard. Like people can read the Kickstarter and laugh their asses off. I have been told this is the funniest Kickstarter they've ever backed. And I think it's true because I have a goddamn attention span of a gnat. Like I go and think to myself, I don't know if it's like I put myself in the other person's place, but I go like, okay, there are tons of Kickstarters out there. And there's only so much of attention span I have to read them. So I try to put up stuff that is there to get it going. So, you know, I think after the weekend, I'll put out the stretch goals for that. And I'm really happy about that. I'll put out the stretch goals for Demon Bitch. And I think that was no one else has a Tanuki ball pledge, right? I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I try to make it funny. If it makes you laugh like an asshole, then I know it's a good thing. But there are times where people just go and they like, well, I have to be serious. It's like, you can go and get your point across and be funny too. Just write a ton of shit that people would laugh about. So that's all you got to do. And I don't understand why people have to kind of make it so that it's serious all the time. There's a time for seriousness. Good night, Martina. There's a time for seriousness. But then there's a time where you just got to fucking laugh. Because sometimes shit sucks so bad. Or maybe it doesn't. You're just having fun. You just got to laugh at, hi, Joe. Joe Ellen, what's up? So all I'm saying is that maybe I'm being trite here, but, you know, life is too short to not do the thing. And you might as well try to do the thing. And I tried to do the thing multiple times, and I've learned each time. And looking at this guy right here, I mean, I'm putting it out there because people are looking at it. Share, contribute, you know. But I mean, I know I'm talking about the Kickstarter. I talk about the Kickstarter constantly. But I've also been thinking long term, and I'd really like to continue doing this for you guys. And I really it seems like everybody reaches out to me and they say, dude, I really wish there was this. I wish I had somebody to talk to about this. Well, here I am. Here I am at this. And I hope I don't have the answers to everything, but I hope that the fact that somebody is talking to you about what is going on and trying to relate to you and maybe kind of tell you what they went through works, instead of like talking to you from a platform on some goddamn post. And I know I've seen people that write the posts and it's like TLDR, I don't care. But I want to go and talk to people. I mean, the thing with Demon Bitch is that she was founded out of because I fucking hated some bitch who was an asshole to me. I mean, quite a few of them. And they were mean to me in a way. And everybody was telling me, you just got to get over it. And the getting over it was like, I wasn't allowed to be angry. And this wasn't really actually from men, but a lot of women, like, they were afraid of their anger, or they were afraid that I was going to do something crazy. It's like, why would I do something fucking crazy? Like, I'm just angry. But actually, the fact that I'm repressing my anger about something legitimately fucked up, you know, that's going to make me feel crazy. That makes me feel almost murderous. So why don't I just take this out and just do the thing? So that's what I'm doing with that. And I don't understand why people like are so afraid of anger. I think it's because there's so many people that manifest anger in a very, very, very messed up way, like beating up on people, hurting them, killing them, whatever. And hey, Sandra, what's up? But I do feel that it is very important that, yeah, like the Hulk, Bruce Banner repressed a lot of his anger. That's not good. It manifests itself in this green angry thing that smashes stuff. I mean, yeah, we joke about it. We laugh about smashing things, beating people up, or shutting them down. But really, that's something that should be only used. Yeah, you lose control with anger. They don't fucking deal with it. They don't deal with it. They don't think like all they say, oh, that's bad if I feel like that this guy should just fucking die for it. And like, you know what? Why don't you go, hi, miss you too. Why don't you go think about it? Why don't you go and just think about, you know, I'm really fucking angry and this is how I feel. And yeah, I really hope he crashes into a tree because that's how I feel right fucking now. And I'm mad. And just acknowledge it. It doesn't mean you have to feed it. I don't think it means that you have to feed it if you don't acknowledge it. There's nothing wrong with fucking acknowledging your anger. The only thing wrong is that you actually go do it and you won't actually go and like contribute to conditions of how you do it. I don't think that's bad. Like, if people do genuinely fucked up things to you, you have every license to be that angry about it. I don't think that's terrible, but you have to acknowledge it. And I think that's healthier for you as a person. I think that's healthier for other people in general. And you deal with it right then and there. And you deal with it when it comes up. Yeah, see you, Chris. You know, you deal with it and that's it. And, you know, you keep dealing with it until it's done. You know, it's like your mental mind is in pain about that. And that's the same thing with sadness and grief. Like, I lost a really good friend in August. And that fucking sucked. Like that, I've lost close friends before. But this one, it was hard because I just fell apart inside. And for a week, I couldn't draw. I was just sad. And yet somehow I managed to pick myself up. But I dealt with it. And I'm good now. Like, do I feel sad about him? I do. But it's not to the crippling point and all that. I could, Stephanie. The thing is that with Facebook Live, it's kind of funky. I want to do it, but the problem is that sometimes how you have to do it is it's like I have to call you or you have to call me. It's really weird. You have to do it all on the phone. But we'll see how about going about doing it. It's just kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. So let me see. Let me read you a little bit. Oh, dear. I'm really sorry about, well, you know, when you're dealing with somebody really physically abusive, you really have to handle it legally. You have to handle it. You have to, it's tough. It's really tough. It's really awful, but you have to put strong boundaries because I dealt with a very abusive person close to me one time that was physical and it was in a relationship. It was terrible. And yeah, that person would end up in jail, but you know what? Hey, Alexander, what's up? Oh, I'm sorry. Which one this happened? Bye, George. Alexander, hey, what's up? So it's kind of one of those things. Well, oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. I mixed that up with Stephanie. Sorry, Sandra. Yeah, I know that sucks. I'm sorry, Sandra. That's tough, but that person has to be given very strong boundaries. So that's what you got to do. San Diego, yeah, it did actually happen after San Diego Comic-Con. Hey, Richard, what's up? So yeah, with my friend passing, it did happen. I'm sorry, I got a little mixed up. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? So yeah, but there's nothing wrong. I mean, you have to just deal with it. And seriously, that's all you can do. And I don't think that's wrong. And I'm not saying counseling is bad. Counseling can give you a great third-party advice on stuff, but it's ultimately up to you. Yeah, I mean, it was shitty. And thank you. You know, it's kind of funny because like he kind of inspires my work. My friend that passed away is Johnny Cheese Dog of Fugly. Yeah, we'll talk later about that, Sandra. I mean, you know, yeah, you know, I mean, it was weird. It was weird because he lived halfway across the country. He lived on the East Coast, but yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like you have to strong boundaries is sometimes like calling the cops on people. That's what you got to do. I mean, you got to do stuff to protect yourself. See you later. See you on Saturday. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of at this point now where it's like, you know, I don't think we need to escalate to a point all the time when we just can tell somebody, hey, stop. But at the same time, when we told somebody, hey, stop, and they don't do it, they keep doing it, then you need to escalate that like they do, which is shitty. And I'm not saying you draw your gun out or whatever. I mean, you do whatever you need to protect yourself. I'm all for self-defense. But there are times where you just need to keep doing it. You need to keep doing it. You need to keep doing it. You need to escalate that type, like calling the cops, calling this. So it sucks. So yeah, but no, but it's funny because like my friend who passed away was Johnny Cheese Dog of Fugly. And when I walked away from our friendship, and we were still talking, don't get me wrong, we weren't in a bad thing. He basically taught me how to deal with people on the internet, especially abusive people. And I see so many people try to hyper explain to people that obviously do not have any sort of care in the world about your boundaries or even how your feelings are. And, you know, he just taught me in a way to have the correct mindset for that. Sometimes you just got to block them. Sometimes you just got to go tell them to go fuck themselves. I think a lot of people are afraid of that. They're like, well, this person can spread stuff about me. It's like, they're going to spread whatever shit about you if they're going to be an asshole to you. So it's like, I'll just block you. Fuck you. You know, and if you're being an asshole to me, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. It depends on what my personal judgment is. And, you know, abusers can stop, but they kind of need to be knocked down and pushed to the ground up to the point where they fucking are utterly powerless. And sometimes that can never happen. And they end up in a very bad way and they never get out of it. But, you know, sometimes I think God or karma or justice kind of hits you. And it's really bad. And again, I'm not saying everybody that has been through terrible things deserves them. We've all been through our terrible shit. I think we can all do that. And I'm pretty sure we didn't deserve a lot of it. But I'm saying, like, with people like that, they tend to push it. They tend to push it to a point where it's not going to be pushed anymore and it falls on them. So they're like pushing against like a big pile of trash. And they're pushing and they're pushing. And then it just, the whole pile falls on them. And that's how they quote unquote learn, meaning they end up dead or they end up like utterly powerless that they can't do anything. All right. Thank you, Joe. That's awesome. But yeah, comment. Please comment on them. I know the conversation took a pretty heavy turn, but you know, I mean, sometimes that's how it is. That's why I put demon bitch out there, because that's just going to help you, make you laugh and deal with it, because it makes you take a look at your shadow self. That's what I'm telling. Hey, Ernest, what's up? So it's like that. It's kind of funny with demon bitch. It's like I put something out there. I was pissed off, but so many people relate to it in ways like it's just that she's this asshole piece of shit and everything. Oh, your necklace? Well, the necklace is right here. This is what the sexy necklace is going to be. After the Kickstarter's funded, that's what's going to happen. That's the sexy necklace. I have like about 20 prototypes right now. This Kickstarter is to fund the actual mass production of both the book and the necklace. And if I surpass it, even more. Oh, yeah, your necklace. Well, it is made. I mean, see, this is the thing. This is the necklace that's made. It's silver plated. This thing is like so goddamn amazingly like tough. Like I've tested out Oscar's work. Oscar, as an Ayo Zintley and I, we actually both collaborated on this. And he and I, we went back and forth. Like I designed it and he carved it. And we went back and forth because this is a 3D medium. And yeah, you're an artist, huh? Let me see. I didn't know you did. This was the first time I ever did jewelry. I actually, in high school, we did do the lost wax casting. So I was funny. It was kind of funny. Like I did it, but it didn't work way back in high school. So I was sort of familiar with the process. And then Oscar approached me at a con and he said, hey, you want to do a thing together? And I said, sure. So I went ahead and did it. And like, look at that. So it's like I was sort of familiar with the process and everything and how to do the casting. And so I designed a thing that would actually work with that. And then he carved it, but we went back and forth kind of going like, you know, like, okay, this design works, that works. And also we had to kind of think of the size and everything. So he would give me feedback and he'd show me progress. And I'd say, okay, yeah, we can do this. This looks great. That looks awful. Let's do this. And sometimes with Demon Bitch, when you say, oh, it's awful, it's kind of like, oh, Demon Bitch is awful. Like kind of this, well, it sucks, but that's what it's supposed to be. So there you go. Right. So it's like if I drive her with like fucking, draw her with like fucking like really awful shit, you know, it's like, but that's the point. Like she's supposed to have bed bugs and everything. She's so nasty. Hold on. Somebody like messaged me. Somebody messaged me. Excuse me. Sorry. Somebody. Yeah, you could think she's taking a dump. I mean, she is Demon Bitch. She's nasty. I mean, I have this one cartoon of her throwing up and all that. Hold on. Oh, somebody said it was okay. So let me go friend you. Sorry, it's an admin of another group. She seems really cool. And she wants to go. I was asking her if it was okay if I posted about the lunch hours. So she said, okay, that's awesome. Oh my God, everybody's like, see the thing on Facebook when I have it open. Gotta roll. Of course, Lawrence, it's always awesome. Come on, man. It's real talk right here. So let me go ahead and do this. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I like have to go and like close out some windows and thing because sometimes Chrome gets all crazy and everything. Let's see. Sorry, I also run my life doing that shit. Yeah, toilet humor. You understand that, dude. Lawrence has seen some shit. That's what we're just going to say. Lawrence has seen some shit. Hey, Bryant, what's up? We're talking about my Kickstarter and life and my future plans. So isn't that great? He and his wife, Barbara, are awesome. They do fan-based press. And Bryant, if you want to pop up a link, you're welcome to do that. They're great. They're good in supporting good artists. They did a series recently called Quince. And that's about a girl for her quinceañera. She receives, I hope I'm not fucking trashing this because seriously, I've got so much in my head. But for quinceañera, she gets these powers, but I think only for that day or for the year that she's 15. So she has to decide what to do with it. And she's 15 years old. So it's like, oh, that's so sad. But, you know, it's a good book. I think it was nominated for an Eisner. And it's great. Brian's awesome. His wife, Barbara, is awesome. They always put out a good word for us creators. And they're great people. They're good people. Barbara's very sweet compared to me, who I'm a fucking bitch. But I'm kind of a bitch. She's sweet. And she's really nice. She's like one of the coolest people you'll know. She and Bryant, they're very good people. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. But yeah, love that toilet here. Yeah, you gotta love it because fucking Johnny Ryan loves that too. If you don't know Johnny Ryan's fucked up. Yeah, I'm more of a curmudgeon. I guess I'm more of a curmudgeon. I'm not 20 anymore, although people can't believe it. But I just get bitchy. I get pissy. You know, I mean, I admit it, but I try not to be a total asshole about it. Sometimes I'm just an asshole to people that I just can't stand. Yeah, it's funny. Here's the thing. When I did the first signing for Demon Bitch right here, this book, right? So Mike Wellman's a really cool guy. I think Richard, his uncle, is here. So hi, Richard, if you're not here. The thing is that it's so Mike, there's another manager named Mike that was managing one of the stores. And so I did a signing. Mike Wellman said, okay, yeah, like we'll do a signing on both your stores. I said, cool. So I did the one at the first thing of the time frame he recommended, and I did the other one on the second time frame he recommended. And Mike's great. He's a great supporter of the arts, and you will find them. You will find people that will be there for you and come to bat for you. Anyway, so I went over, brought some chocolates, like, thank you very much for having me here. And even though I had my foul mouth presentation and everything, and it's Demon Bitch and it's awful shit, some people were, and like Mike, the manager of the store, not Mike Wellman, Mike, the manager of the store, was like, wow, she's really nice. But I think I get all the angry shit out. I think personally, people sometimes they put too much, they get so angry and they get so enraged and so putrefied inside of all this crap inside that they tend to take it out on people. And that's why they're mean, because they've been encouraged to be mean because they're not encouraged to feel their things. Now, there are some people that are genuinely mean. I have run into them and they are terrible people. I'm not saying there isn't. That's why I'm not saying absolutes here. There are some people that are absolutely fucked up and awful, and you should never have anything to do with them. But other than that, you know, I mean, I've been having a good time looking at this shit right here. It's just like, this is a good thing. This is a great thing. And I'm happy. But thank you. I mean, I think I'm a pretty cool person. I think I'm actually kind of surprised when I look in, because I was never a person to really like watching myself on video. I always had a weird thing with it. But now it's like I listen to myself, I'm like, okay, I see why people want to hear it, you know. And I didn't think because it was all made up and perfect and everything that it was something worth listening to. But I realized that kind of people kind of shy away from that after a while, like the full YouTuber, perfect makeup studio and everything. And I think if you build an audience, you get up to that, and there is definitely guerrilla stuff in there. Sorry, my hair is always constantly this way. There, but it's like this whole redeeming quality. Like I think you build up an audience up to that level, and then you get to that point. But for me, I kind of like doing it this way. More like, well, thank you. Thank you. A lot of people have said that. And I do want to do stand up one of these days, although sometimes I think I'll get my ass kicked out of a club because I'll say some shit. And it's not mean. It's just like I just have a really fucked up sense of humor. Like my friend just like sent me some pictures of Jesus looking on some, on some people having sex. Long story, don't look at it. But yeah, it's just like that's how my art is and everything. No, I don't know those people actually. I gotta look that up. But I know I saw some Red Fox shit, and that was like some shit. I was like, wow, he's like old and he's fucking making dirty ass jokes like you would in fucking school. I don't know why I would think differently of George Carlin. Maybe because I grew up with George Carlin doing that, and I grew up with Red Fox going like fucking dummy. You just call him dummy and shit. But then like with Eddie Murphy, I'm so used to him saying all sorts of fucked up shit in his comedy routine, like from Delirious. And I thought that was the best thing ever. It's like I love that shit so much. So yeah, but I mean it's very good. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Let me look over here. Oh my god. All right, sometimes insane YouTuber. Oh, Gary. I'll have to check a look at Casey then. Ira Glass, because I know Glass is a writer, but I get him confused with Philip Glass, the musician. I think it might be more David Sedaris. I hear David Sedaris more, and I haven't really read too much of his stuff, but I heard it's very quirky and weird and funny. Hey, Brittany, what's up? So yeah, Santa Land. I think Santa. I think so. Although somebody told me I actually do have an NPR voice, but I'm saying awful, fucking, horrible shit all the time. Like, yeah, that fucking bitch. That bitch. She's covered with bed bugs, and she's covered with bed bugs, and she does all this stuff, and she fucks some strawberry girl for money. But she's trying to go that way and all that. So it's one of those things. I think people want to hear the gross because we kind of get that taken away from us in grade school. Yeah, people tell me that all the time. They tell me I have an NPR voice, I have an NPR thing, and all this other crap. It is so funny. Yeah. Oh my, believe me, this shit is good. King Missile actually did a song of Jesus. It was called Jesus Was Way Cool. Jesus was way cool. And he says, like, he could do everything he wanted. He could turn water into wine. He could turn weed into marijuana. And he turned vitamins into amphetamines. And you're just like, oh, my God, this is so funny. Seriously? Well, what do you do, Alexander? I know you've been one of my Facebook friends. And I know you do artwork. But I haven't been able to see your posts because of the algorithm. But, yeah, that probably would be a cool thing with that concept, too. Earlier I was discussing like how to do a sustainable thing because I'm providing content and like people really love the Kickstarter. They love the shit out of the Kickstarter, but they're kind of like going like, I feel like I could do more with this and more long-term, that's sustainability. Because I was talking to, oh shit, I got another one. Who's this backer right here? Oh, I got a $60 fucking thing. Oh shit. Oh, voice what? Foot heart. You know what? That might be cool to do. Alexander, where are you based at? Hold on, let me write this message. Oh, cool. I'm also thanking somebody that just contributed. This is fucking awesome, man. I am so happy about this. I can stand it. Okay, yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, I mean, if not now, Alexander, maybe in future, we'll see. I mean, the thing is that if I can't do it now, it doesn't mean I won't in the future. It's like things that have to, it's like ideas in the back of my head that have to marinate. And I have 10 million ideas sometimes that I have to work out. But that is awesome. Somebody just backed me. And they got, what is it? The Hellfire and Damnation, She Sucks, and the Two Prince. Hey, Jose, how's it going? Oh, this is fucking great, guys. I just got a $60 pledge from one of my friends. This is great. This is good. I'm at 48% funded. Holy shit. I'm almost 50. I'm almost 50% funded. Now, if I can get to 60, that would be, I'm out fucking, you got to say that like, yeah, Kanye West goes like, she's, you know, she's a gold digger, kind of, but I give you a return for your money. Like I actually give you product instead of fucking just shitting in your general area and say, give me money, I'm pretty, you know, like that's the thing. It's like, it's kind of funny. I was joking with one of my friends, like, dude, I feel like a cam girl, but not slutty. Like I don't have to whore myself up or something. Like I'm like, I literally take a shower, comb my hair. I comb my hair, take a shower, and then I get ready. And I do that. I mean, I've tried not to look like a total slob, but there are times I just don't always want to dress up. Like there are times I want to dress up. There are times I don't. Like that's with everybody. Yeah. Star Trek's transwarp beam. Warp beam. Well, if you're thinking of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, I know. People love my personality, even though I say fucking herpes a lot. Apparently that works for me in this campaign. So that's how I've been selling it. It's like, well, apparently I've never had a campaign which had me say fucking herpes a lot. But yeah, so it's just that I love talking. I love doing this. I'm putting it out there that this is what I want to do. Other than, I mean, in addition to my work, I want to go and work for people that love my work. And some of it is like for Patreon, where I can create better rewards if I have more time. If I have to go and find another job outside of it, like a 9 to 5, I can't do these. That's it. It's just timing. I can't do it from my work. If I go to work, you know, that I consider this my real job. I consider talking to you guys, interacting with my fans. I consider drawing and putting out my stuff, my real work. And there's all the links for it. And plus also with the Kickstarters, what's great is that Tony, this got one of my backers, he's like a fucking super fan or one of my super fans. He is like going, I'm going to make a demon bitch cocktail. I need it. He just started making them and they are disgusting. He said, this one, it looks and smells bad. So you have to click on that link because it will take you straight to that update. And again, comment on the updates too. That actually brings it up more in Kickstarter. But I'm also talking long-term goals. Like there's donations to the stream. There's also where I will actually do commissions. I will also do other work if you talk to me about it. And again, it doesn't have to be here. But then mention, yeah, Stephanie, it fucking smells. It looks like a cup of cum. Cup of semen. And then I have my YouTube, which I simulcast this on here. And not only that, I have my Patreon, like you actually get rewards if you go to certain tiers, and that's for the long run. I mean, primarily you want the Kickstarter. Do the Kickstarter first because I need to get funded. But in the thing, I'm overlapping it with long-term goals because this is what I want to do with my life. I don't want to be held to some company or corporation where they tell me, oh yeah, you gotta clock in. And I've been dicked around by enough companies. I'd rather have my own company. I'd rather be supported by my fans because if you're a creator, your fans buy your shit. Your fans support you. Your fans give you attention. Your fans and friends also like spread the word. Come on. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, Stephanie, here's the thing. Okay, so going back to the Kickstarter instead of heavy life shit, we are actually going to do a thing where Tony has had a lot of these fucking gross ass cocktails. And one of the things is that if we go for a stretch goal or we hit goal, I have talked with Lawrence Raw Dog Hubbard of Real Deal Comics. We were like, okay, because he contributed an archival print. We are going to go over to Tony's house. Tony has a whole slew of these cocktails he's already made up. I've only released one. I'm releasing Cocktail Hour every Friday. But what we're going to do is that he's going to make a whole slew of these fucking things. At least that's the plan right now with his Kickstarter. When we can, we're going to go down there and we are going to drink the shit. He's going to make it and he's going to drink it. And I don't know. I told him we got to get greasy food because fuck this. I'm going to, I don't want to drink on an empty stomach. But we're going to do this and we're going to do a Facebook Live on that if we can and a YouTube Live on it. I don't know how well I'll answer the questions or because we'll probably get really fucked up because this guy is using scotch, like heavy ass scotch. I mean, we're doing stuff on like not only Demon Bitch, like several reiteration, and we're giving them lovely names like Demon Bitch Discharge. I think he's made a bed hopping horse drink. He's made, I think we're working on other ones, but it's just disgusting. Yeah, Alexander, it's going to suck. I think it's going to, like the first drink, basically, it looks and smells bad. He basically read that it's pungent, Smells like iodine. Hey, Sergio, what's up? We're talking about drinking gross cocktails. Basically, the Demon Bitch Ugly Whore cocktail it's also called the Ugly Whore cocktail. It's going to be pungent. It smells of iodine, and it looks like a cup of semen. And we're apparently going to drink that. That's one of the things that we're going to do. The other shit, he's probably going to mix it up with some green shit. And we're going to call it discharge or something. Yeah, this is, well, you're not drinking it, Stephanie. You are not fucking drinking this shit. I have to. Lawrence has to. Tony's probably going to have to, although Tony will be laughing at us because he already tested that shit out. But the first one smells really bad, he told me. I'm like, oh my God. Apparently the taste is not so terrible. Like once you finish it, it's okay. But it's strong. But why would we have it any other way? Because Demon Bitch is like the strong, disgusting cunt. I mean, we'll have to do it over the weekend around lunchtime. But we're going to have like probably some greasy food because we don't want to be puking, although that would probably add to it. I'm sure there'll be a Tammypon drink at some point. No, I'm the creator. I have to drink this. Come on, it's the gross out factor, right? Hey, Yesenia. No, I don't really want to contact people's lame exes. I actually want to drive a hatchet in their face some of the time. I mean, right? I don't know. Maybe they're looking for money. I mean, I don't want to hit up Steve-O because he just had rehab and shit. And, you don't want to do that. So let's see here. It's like, hey, Ankh, how's it going? So what can I say? I'm going to cry. I mean, it's like, this is going to be bad, but come on. You guys got to go and get me to funded, and that way we'll do it. We'll totally go and do it past the stretch goal. We'll do it either when we fund the Kickstarter and or when we hit the stretch goal, however far. I think that we'll probably do it in the kitchen for easier cleanup. It will be for easier cleanup because it will be disgusting. I know it's beaches. I'm fucking beaches and shit. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna think. I don't want to cry. Oh, because of your Kickstarter, because of the live stream. Yeah, you should check it out, dude. You should share it and comment on it if you can't, or you're not able to pledge to it. But I mean, any little pledge helps. I have $1 pledges for hopes and prayers because I'm an asshole. But yeah. I'll pray for, oh God, pray to somebody. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me and stuff. Ugh. I just, it'll be awful. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be. Yeah, I know I gotta live. The kitchen logic, easy mop up. I don't want to be puking all over this guy's house. I don't think Lawrence does too. I mean, I just said, hey, you want to do this? Sure, because Real Deal is also gross and awful too. Let me actually show you Real Deal, okay? This is Lawrence. This is what he contributed. He didn't contribute the print from Real Deal. I just asked him to draw stuff. And you'll see what the print looks like in the Kickstarter. I wish I could just do share screen, but Facebook Live would let me do that. But it's not good. I would have to log out of this one and log back in. Yeah, I do cons. I have an appearance thing on Horror Studios. So you can go check that out. I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con. I'll be at other ones. See, also the thing is that with this long-term stuff, not the Kickstarter, but what I'm also trying to seed out there is that this will also enable me to get to East Coast cons and other cons. Like people have been asking me, it's like, dude, there's this thing called money. Like I have to go. That's why I'm running a Kickstarter. So it's like, let's help me go and fund this long-term as well. So let me show you Real Deal. This is the type of shit Lawrence draws. So here we go. This is him right here. This is Real Deal. So this is GC right here. And I think this is Willie and Ace. That's the hooded Mac because some hoe like threw acid on him right there. I'm trying to look at this. Right there. Acid on some hoe. And I'm trying to remember. I think that might be Chino Bill, but he usually wears a beanie. But yeah, Real Deal. He'll be signing this at the secret headquarters in LA. I think it's on Sunset 3137 Sunset. But yeah, he's going to do that tomorrow from 7 to 9. I'll be there. I'll be hanging out with people and everything. I mean, the event's going to be on him. So pay attention to him. But he did contribute to this Kickstarter by giving me an awesome, awesome print. that you can get the archival print for 100, or you can get a 5x7 for I think $5. And then with this one, this is just like him. They're all stomping, gore dancing demon bitch. It's great. So yeah, it's funny, and it's just like this fucking awful, trashy as fuck book. I mean, I told him like, dude, this reminds me of shit that I would find at the bottom of the worst ghetto bathroom. We were fucking laughing about that. I mean, the thing about our artwork is that it's contextual, and this is about awful people. These are terrible fucking people. It's like Johnny Ryan, Prison Pit. They're terrible fucking people. Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, his colors are pretty stark. Hey Jeffrey, what's up? So all I'm telling you is that it's going to be cool. I really like this Kickstarter, how it's going so far. Lawrence has agreed to go and sacrifice his liver, as well as I have, for the Kickstarter. He's a great friend. So you should support him, and also his comic signing tomorrow. It'll be from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It'll be at the secret headquarters. I think it's on Sunset in LA. So check it out, because it's going to be really cool. And I'm going to be hanging out there, and he'll have some fucking shitty beer too. I think it's Pabst. Now you can go hate me for Pabst, but why I hate Pabst is that motherfucking shit is going to be on sale a lot of the time at bars for $8, and that is way too much for that fucking beer. But you can get free beer there too. They're not selling it. It's free beer. Just adjusting my collar because this fucking thing. Yeah, I made the shirt. See? I took a boring ass shirt and I just put all this shit on it. That's just what I do sometimes. So, damn, it's almost an hour. It's an hour. I mean, I'll continue talking. I like the flow of this conversation. So anything new happening with everybody today? Yeah, I made it. Well, I bought the shirt, like the shirt I have. Then I got boring as fuck, so I added all this other shit to it. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, I know. It's like, but Lawrence is on the Kickstarter too. You should actually support some of his shit. You can even get a print. And the thing is that I know some people like live way out, like in Europe and all that. You can get the PDF of the book. It's only $5 American. I think I will. I mean, it's like kind of like this thing is being revealed to me in stages, Stephanie. So I have to say that, you know, I'd say sure, but I kind of want to do the custom Demon Bitch shirt. It's not time yet. I'm not saying it won't ever be time, but it kind of has to be the right moment to do that. Because like with merchandising, you know, if I surpass this Kickstarter and the 2 stretch goals, maybe that could be sooner than later. If I get more support on Patreon or through my PayPal streams or my Venmo, that'll maybe even sooner too. Like I just want a long-term sustainability thing so I can do the Demon Bitch and produce it. I mean, you guys help me do it. I mean, if you guys can't contribute, because I know a lot of us are struggling, share the shit out of it. Like share the shit out of it. Say, hey, and also like I do commissions too. I also work on comic pages. All my work's up on my website. So if anybody's interested or anybody needs to get a book done or artwork done or just want some pictures done, they can talk to me and we can talk about it. And they can contact me personally through the website or through my email. I'm not putting it up here, but it is on my website. So they can talk to me then. And that's really good. And, you know, I mean, probably how I run this Kickstarter. It's like, then people know how I run my business. So if I'm kicking ass on my Kickstarter, there you go, you know. But yeah, share the shit out of it. Share the shit out of that fucking shit. I mean, the cocktail's terrible. Everything's terrible, but I market terrible, apparently. I mean, and it's funny when sometimes I say, like, this is a piece of shit. People get it. Like, they don't say, oh, your artwork's really good. I don't know. I don't get that so much anymore. They know I'm fucking around. And I think they like the fact that I fuck around. And I know I'm adjusting my neck, but it's kind of there. But yeah, this is the full-on thing. But I feel pretty proud of myself. Like right now, like last year, I had a Kickstarter that failed. Even though I now have a baseline of what I could do. But that was over 2 years ago. And then when I did this was amazing. You know, it's like, great. This is awesome. So yeah, let's see if I got any more subscribers. I could go on and do this fucking shit all day. Let's see. I'm really happy. This is awesome at 48%. 48%. Can I go to 60 today? I'd like to know that. Get me to 60, guys. If you want to pledge, and if you've already pledged, thank you. Share it. Share it. Get your friends to pledge. I mean, I've got stuff for $1. I've got stuff for $5. I've got stuff for 10, I think. I've got all sorts of picks for whatever you want. You don't want the necklace? You want the necklace? I've got those too. I've got the book. You can get both of the books. You can get Demon Bitch, Hellfire and Damnation, along with the new copy of the book, if you want. I'm telling you, do it. You know. So yeah, and I'm good at getting my time frame done. Yeah, I mean, and also like as I said, like things are coming together, and I might as well ask to do this right now and put it out right there. So I got it going right now. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Is anything new up here on the Western Front? I mean, I know we've done lunch hour, but you know, fuck it. I was never good a stickler on time. Sun for Design, everybody in the world. Jesus Christ. I'm having some people friend me that are like, they know 160 people. I'm like, sure, buddy, sure. Bongo Comics, that's great. Oh, who's scratching here? Oh, it's my orange cat Spam. Hey, what's up? It's kind of weird how I can tell the difference between my cats by petting them. Like they kind of have slightly different textures of fur. What's up, buddy? This is my orange monkey cat. Come here, Spam. Somebody told me he looks like an old white man. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Here, come on, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, get up here. Do you want to come and? Okay, let me do it. This is him. This is my little monkey cat. This is Spam. He'll probably shed in my fucking face. Quentin always asks about my cats. What'd you say about my cats? I haven't seen the comment. Hey, Spam. Yeah, this is him. He's my little butthole. Climbs all over me. Does stupid shit all the time. I mean, he's not a stupid cat. He's very smart, but he gets bored and he just gets overstimulated. Yeah, he's really nice. He's really sweet. Hold on. I'm getting another connection to connect. I swear to God, I've like friended over 500 people right now. This is crazy. I'm like going insane right now. Yeah, I mean, it's like he's just like the cutest thing. Oh, you'll have to see my skull butthole cat. Yeah. Ink is like a cute little skull butthole. Oh, yeah, he crawls all over me like this shit right now. You can kind of see a thing of it. He's got a good balance, but sometimes he just crawls all over you and doesn't have any. What's up, buddy? How's Ink? Quentin's always asking about Ink. He loves my cats. She's somewhere. She comes up and does this. She pets me on the arm like, "Mommy, touch me." But yeah, let me see. What's up, buddy? Huh? What's cool? What's going on? He's like, yeah, that's just him. He looks so happy. He's actually purring right now. Yeah, but he like climbs all over me like a goddamn little monkey. He's so cute. See? He's so nice. He's getting freckles around his lip right here too. Let me see if I can get Ink, because I know you guys. This is Spam. This is my. He's just giving me this look like fuck you. But he's actually a little noodle. He's a nice little noodle. See, look at him. He just looks kind of like. I got him out from the shelter. What happened is that I had a gray tuxedo kitty named Emmy. She was a sweet cat, but she, pets get old, and I had to put her down, and that sucked. She had been with me for over 17, almost 18 years, and that was awful. I mean, it was hard because it was like you have to let them go, but at the same time, you don't want to, and they don't want to because they love you. But it was time. Her body was giving out, and she got sick. Like she had a cold, so a cat about his age would be okay, but a cat her age, she wasn't able to bounce back, and her kidneys were terrible. So what ended up happening was I took her to put her down. The vet was great. He mixed humor. He just said like, wow, she's almost like 100 something in cat years. How'd you do it? Like, It was sweet, but it was hard. It was the first time I ever put an animal down. And so, or a cat really. And then so I put her down. And then I went ahead. I was going to give myself 2 weeks. I just said, okay, I need to have time to grieve or whatever. So I went to the Burbank Animal Shelter. I was kind of calling around. Hey, Corey, what's up? I was calling around and just I kind of wanted cat therapy, but everywhere else is closed except the Burbank Animal Shelter. So I went there. I said, I'm going to look at some cats. I told them, like, can I look at some cats? I had to put mine down. And so I looked at it, and then I walked to the cat area, and I saw him, and he looked like a scampy little fucker. And I thought to myself, you look like Spam, because I always wanted a cat named Spam and Ink. So and I always wanted a tabby. So here he is. Like, there was another kitten that was really sweet, and she was a girl, but he was a rambunctious little dick. Like, he kept trying to bite me, so I kept grabbing him by the scruff like this, and he like trying to bite me. I think he's just rough. He was rough at the time. And what ended up happening is that she said, well, you know how to handle a cat. So I adopted him, and the little fucker tried escaping while he somehow broke out of the box, and he tried to like pull himself up, and he was crazy as fuck, like pull himself up and then try to cause mayhem while I'm driving through fucking construction traffic in my car on the freeway. Of course he did that. He's a little dick. But anyway, he's a sweet cat. He's been very rough, but as you can see, he's mellowed out into a very sweet cat. And he's always been sweet. I don't want to say he's always been a dick or anything. He's genuinely a kind cat. I mean, you could tell how happy he is. He's just like a very impish little bastard sometimes. And that's how I got him. Ink I got later. I knew this lesbian couple, and they had a cat that popped out some kittens, and they said, I have a black one, and it's a girl. And I never got the black one. I always wanted a black cat, so I got her, and she's just been my shadow. I don't know why she's not here. I think she's just she has her moments where she doesn't want to like cuddle or something, and she goes somewhere, and that's okay. Come on, buddy. And he sheds all over me like a goddamn tarantula, as you can see right here. He did that. Oh, wait, no. Well, some of it. It's kind of weird because, like, with his hair, he kind of, like, sheds into my face. And I'm like, yeah, but ginger cats are little buttholes. They're lovable, but they're little buttholes. And he's such a little butthole. I love him. So that's him. And he's always moving his tail around. It's not because he's angry. See, he's headbutting my arm. He likes being pet real rough like this. He loves that. Yeah, it's a defensive mechanism. Tarantulas have, itching powder, right? Back in the day, they would put tarantula hair in itching powder, because what it is a tarantula is what they would do to, if a predator would come upon them, they would actually kick off the hair on their abdomen, and it lands and it just itches like hell. So that's what it is. So this is what he does. Yeah, it's really itchy. It's bad. That's what they used to have in itching powder. I don't think they have it anymore because everybody's like, oh, fucking allergies of everything. And I'm going to go and have like a fucking horrible high-B rash and everything of everything. And my skin is really sensitive. Oh, yeah. And also, here's another thing. What's great about it is that this necklace, the chain doesn't fuck up my skin. And I like that too. So, yeah. Are you a nice cat? You're a cool cat, aren't you? I'm just seeing what's here. Yeah, well, they get to be shitty when they're kittens too, but then they kind of like, yeah, your cat sounds like a bitch. But you know what? That's the thing. It's like sometimes you get older and you're like that, I'm just looking to see what's here. Saw that National Geographic Explorer back in the night. Yeah, they do that. And I think they followed other cats around and like, like that. He likes being pet really rough. I don't know what it is, but he sometimes drools too. But he's a nice cat. He lies on me and stuff. He's really cute. But anyway. Well, this lunch hour has been great. So I kind of put it out there, did the thing. That's it. Yeah, Explorer was pretty cool. I didn't know they didn't do it anymore. He is just this. There's his ginger ass. There you go. He's just like a little monkey. He just like, he's scrawny, he climbs all over you. He's got this prehensile tail. He does some of his stupid shit too. He'll like chew on metal sometimes. And I told him, like, he actually listens. I told him, I do not want to wake up to a dead cat. You better fucking stop that shit. And he stopped. He's a good boy. Cats are smarter. They'll listen to you if you talk to them. Yeah. YouTube's great for that dead pile of shows, huh? So, wow. Good day so far for the Kickstarter. I'm quite happy. So, oh my God. But yeah, comment on the Kickstarter. Just put it out there. Like, share it like hell. Comment on the updates. Talk, interact with me on Kickstarter. I'll fucking do it, man. So, all right then. Well, you know what, guys? About time to sign off. Please consider what I said. You can go back and look at it and just, we'll talk about it. So you guys have a good day and keep doing what you're doing. Keep finding new ways to what you're doing. And if you feel that what you're doing is working, then keep doing it. No, you have only to listen to you. Talk to you then. Bye. Sure, like when I have enough time after this Kickstarter, I mean, there's other stuff I have to create. But yeah, definitely just ping me and message and I'll take a look at your website. I'll definitely keep it in mind. And I'm not saying that for a crappy reason. It's just like, seriously, I have some shit planned in the next month or so. So, but yeah, just leave it up there and I'll just make a note of it and I'll just take a look. Yeah, I'm probably going to be on here too. So take care, Quentin. Take care, Alexander. Anybody else that's watching, thank you. Please share, like, and subscribe on go to the Kickstarter. If you want to go ahead and contribute, please do. I have all tiers. If you are able to or not, go ahead and send it out like to anybody that'll listen. And, you know, I also do commissions. And also, if you want to keep the show going, thank you, Alexander. If you want to keep the show going, donate a little too. I also have a other subscription service, Patreon. And then all my social media is on horrortourstudios.com if it's not up on there already. And there are direct links to that, so you can follow that as well. Bye. See you then.